Hello, I am Flash Isaac. This is Flashlearners. You are now watching More Than 20 Days to Jamb, a series containing 120 episodes which covers all the topics in Jamb syllabus. Each episode comprises detailed class, questions, and homework. The questions and homework are from the Flashlearners Jamb application. This makes the app a requirement for this class. Visit Google Play Store or flashlearners.com to get the app. Do you have trust issue? Reach me on any of my social handles for activation guide or enquiries. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take off. This is episode number 40 of the 120 Days to Jamb Use of English with Flash Isaac. In this episode, we shall be answering questions on the stress pattern. In the previous episode, where I talked about stress pattern and rhymes, I was able to establish that words are broken down into syllables. Syllables are the units of words. If I say in form, you see that this word can be broken down into in and form. Each of these units are referred to as what? Syllables. A word can have 2 syllables, 3 syllables, 4 syllables, 5, and so on. Any word with more than 2 syllables is referred to as a polysyllabic word or polysyllabic word. Now, questions come in 3 ways generally when it comes to stress pattern. The first one is that you'll be given a word and asked to look for the option with the correct stress pattern. So, which of the syllable is stressed in this word? You look at the options, then you pick the one that has the correct stress pattern or the one with appropriate stress. You also be given a group of words and ask for the one that is stressed in the first syllable or the one that is stressed in the second syllable or the one that has stress on the third syllable. You can also be given words and asked to look for the one that has a different stress pattern. So when you observe, you check, okay, this one has on the first, this one has on the first, this one has on the first, this one has on the second syllable. So therefore, this one is not correct. So that is generally the rule. We are making use of the Flashlearners Jamb app to answer the questions. If at this point you've not gotten the app for further practice and for the homework, you are wrong. And if you've gotten the application, you are correct. Now let's take a look at questions before us. In this case, we are given Catholicism. Catholicism. We need the correct stress or the appropriate stress pattern. In Catholicism, the toe is stressed. Why? Ism is a weak ending. Anytime you see words ending in ism will not affect the position of the stress. The word will be stressed exactly how it is supposed to be stressed if there is no ism. Anytime you see a word ending in al, ous, ly, ed, ist, ing, ism, and met, these suffixes are generally weak. They will not affect the position of the stress. We therefore stress Catholicism as if we are stressing Catholic. Now, if you are stressing Catholic, Catholic ends in lic or ic. Anytime a word ends in ic, you place the stress on the syllable before the ic. The syllable before the ic in Catholic or the syllable before the lic in Catholic is toe. So, toe is the correct stress pattern. Then this question, we are given 4 words: interpreter, impassable, remarkable, and criticism. You need to answer the question as to which of them has a different stress pattern or which of them is stressed on the first syllable. In interpreter, te is stressed. Te is stressed. Why? Anytime a word ends in er, the stress will be on the third syllable from the end. Interpreter. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4-syllable word. Since it ends in arrow, the stress should be on the third syllable from the end. So from the end, this is 1, 2, 3. This is the third syllable from the end. So T-E-R-O, te, will be stressed. This brings us to a question. What if the word is just a 3-syllable word? It therefore means that anytime you have a 3-syllable word, the stress will be on the first syllable. Take note of that rule. Then we have impossible. Impossible ends in I-B-L-E. And anytime you see a word ending in I-B-L-E, the stress will be the syllable before I-B-L-E. The syllable before I-B-L-E. So impossible, pause, will be stressed. Remarkable. Anytime a word ends in A-B-L-E or I-B-L-E, stress will be on the syllable before the suffix, which means the syllable before the able, that is mark. Then criticism. Criticism. IC is a weak ending. ISM is a weak ending. Since it is a weak ending, we assume there is no ISM. We are now stressing critic. If you are stressing critic, critic ends in IC. We therefore stress the syllable before IC. Apart from that, critic, that should be noun adjective. So 2-syllable word containing noun or a noun, 2-syllable noun or adjective are stressed in the first syllable. So criticism, crit, is stressed instead of the other syllables. And don't forget, when the word ends in ER, LY, ism, meant, ING, AL, stress the word normally, assuming these endings are not there because they are generally weak endings. And in photography, it ends in PHY. PHY. And PHY follows the rule. When a word ends in PHY, the stress will be on the third syllable from the end. Third syllable from the end. Photography. Photography. This is a 4-syllable word. So it should be stressed on the third syllable from the end. Starting from the end, this is the first syllable, second syllable, and third syllable. So TO is stressed. In the next episode, we shall continue. By the time we finish, you will love stress pattern and you know all the rules that govern stress pattern. See you.